Hello and welcome. This is the 32-bit Game Jam Winter 2023. We are lucky to have a bunch of really cool submissions, and in this video we're going to go through them. Okay, so the theme this year was Harmony and Fortune. I made this little scene in Unity to announce the theme. Okay, here's our first entry: TV show or die. This one's pretty funny. It's a short game. The soundtrack's really great, and it goes with what's going on. I'm speeding it up here, but it's got some interesting characters, and ending is pretty surprising. So it has multiple endings too. So I encourage you to try it out. And yeah. Next game. All right, this is Rift Warrior. This is pretty easy. You just spam spacebar and you win. Except for the fact I didn't win. And it's very unforgiving. It's one and you're done. But it's okay. This is Dice Dungeoneer. I think this one has a lot of potential. The art style is really cool. Combat is a little slow, but there's a lot of good ideas here. Next up we have 10 Ascensions. And the graphics are really simple. The level is the same in every room that I was on. Enemy types are different each floor, which I saw in other playthroughs. Unfortunately, I didn't get to the 10th floor, but it was really cool. This next game is Super Christmas Harmony 2023. I like the idea of it. I really like the gameplay concept here. It reminded me a lot of Kirby's Dream Course for the Super Nintendo, but with like slightly better graphics. Next up, we got Contenders. I like a game like this. The RPG elements are really interesting. Of course, for a game jam, there's only so much you can do, you know. I think them focusing on just having a really tight combat loop was smart. This next game is Dugger. It was made by a team of brothers, and it's pretty straightforward. You just clean up after your dog and try to avoid your neighbors. All right. Ace of Jackpot. This game is awesome. It was built by a pretty big team, and the quality is definitely there. I don't know. I'm excited to see what else this team does. I really like the sound effects and stuff. I played this game for a while, so I had to sort of speed up the footage and things, so the audio might be out of sync here. But it was really great. I really enjoyed my time with it. I highly recommend it. I had BioShock vibes, which I'm a huge BioShock fan, so easy points for me. The mechanic throwing your chips is really interesting because that's sort of your currency as well. I think this went well with the themes too. So, yeah, good work on this one. Next up, we got Steelbreaker 3D. This game was one of the most stylized entries we had. I thought the gun was really satisfying. The environment has this really interesting post-processing effect. It sort of ties everything together. I found it to be pretty difficult. Next up we have Overheal. You need to be patient in order to enjoy this game. The game has really good atmosphere, and I really like the character designs, enemy designs, and the mechanics brilliant. I like how the camera follows the enemy for you. You know, working with a difficult camera is so frustrating in games. So the combat taking over the camera, I think, is smart. This next game is Gizmodo, not to be confused with the popular website. I really enjoyed the player character. The little legs, how they pitter patter when he runs, and I like when the arms go back like that. The character design overall is just really cute, and the platforming was tight. It felt really tight. Of all the games we've played tonight, I think this is the easiest to beat. But it was still challenging. It wasn't exactly easy. You see me die here a few times, so it's just these couple levels, but I thought it was really it was enjoyable. I really like the dithering post-processing effect. It really does a lot of heavy lifting for you when you're trying to achieve the style. And this win screen's pretty satisfying, to be honest. And finally, Ruin Hunter 3D. This game's really cool. Oozing with style. The pixel art is really, really well done. The monster designs are very interesting. I thought they were visually distinct. Their attack patterns were slightly different, and it was a pretty challenging shooter. It's like a Wolfenstein style game, Wolfenstein 3D. The gun was really cool. The gun model, I think that was really, really well done. And yeah. And that was Rune Hunter 3D. Another great submission by Code OK. Alright, and next we have Cruel Geddon. It's a kart racer with 2 maps and 3 karts to pick from, and working multiplayer. The footage you're seeing here is with Microtonal Matt and I racing. It was fun. We had a few close races. This game's really cool and it has a lot to offer. I recommend trying it out. Alright, those are the submissions from the 32-bit Winter Jam. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to participate in the 32-bit Jam, you can join our Discord. That's the best way. Also, stay tuned. We're going to have another jam early next year. We're actually going to have a few jams next year, so plenty of games to come. Thanks for watching. Bye.